What do you think? Good. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. It's Monday morning, April 2nd, 2018, and I'm headed into work for the day. It's been an awesome spring break week. All my friends are now headed to Shutterfest as we speak, and yesterday and even Saturday. And I miss it a little bit, but not as much as I thought I would. I'm just kind of blah over it. This is year 5 of Shutterfest. I was there for the first 4 years. The deciding factor was I had grant this year for spring break, and I was originally going to split up my vacation time and take like 3 days of this week and 2 days of last week, and then I'd only be with Grant for like 2 days. I decided to say, you know what, fuck that, dude. So I canceled Shutterfest. I took off the full week last week and got to spend it with Grant. It was really phenomenal. Really, really fun. I don't think I'm gonna have anywhere near any time this week to do a to do a crypto report. So I'll kind of just recap it. Crypto is a bag of shit right now. Everything is down, like way down. Every day it seems like it drops like another 8 to 10%. My portfolio is worth just over $5,000. It's gotta be a third of what I paid for it all. So, not really happy about that. Everything that I've cashed out thus far is what I've made profits on. So this is all stuff that I'm kind of long-term holding, HOLD. Or HODL, I should say. Yeah, what a week though, man. So we went to the lake house. Weather was kind of shitty, man. Rochelle, she went up north to visit her dad in Wisconsin. They had like 5 inches of snow the one night, she said. So the kids that she brought up there were playing in the snow for the week, for spring break week. The lake house was awesome. A little bit sad. My brother sold his house that's out there. It's his second home, but they've had it for, geez, I don't know, 9 years or something like that. My dad, I think, is going to pick up my brother's pontoon boat. And what else? They're going to kind of swap around some of the four-wheelers and stuff like that. Oh boy, my door's open. My door's open. You guys saved my life there. Almost fell out. Thought I was going to fall out of the car right there. That would have been it. Thanks, car, for warning me about that. It might have just fallen out if it was a shittier car. This one tells me if the doors are open. So, yeah, they're jockeying around some four-wheelers. Grant and I, we were able to go on a four-wheeler ride on the trails. So the lake has 14 miles of trails, off-road trails. And we brought out the really big four-wheeler. So he rode on it with me. And it was fun, man. We ended up finding a insulator, like the ones that are kind of like on the top of telephone poles. I don't have any like close to me that I could show you guys. I could just show you the one we got. Grant was really excited about getting that thing. It's pretty cool. It's just like on the ground. They're doing a bunch of maintenance and like cleanup work along the power lines on like the whole lake property. So like they're basically trimming trees and doing stuff like that down the whole thing. I have no clue why there was just a random insulator on the ground, but yeah. Now that I think about it, there was probably like one of those hunter cams or something on it. Watching it, see if who stole it. Hung out yesterday with the whole family for Easter. my brother was having some issues with his eye. It almost looked like he had like a sty on his eyelid, and it just kind of like kept getting worse and worse and worse, and now it's developed into cellulitis. So like his eye is getting almost like infected or something like that. They said that normally they would pop that because it was like almost the size of like a BB, or probably a little bit bigger on his eyelid. So it looks painful. But they said with his other eye issues and stuff like that, they're not going to do that. So hopefully he can get that taken care of. As far as I know, he's supposed to go to his normal doctor today. Yesterday, my sister, she's a nurse, kind of made him go into the quick care and get it checked out, and that's how he got a diagnosis, cellulitis. Cellulitis is kind of like an advanced form of a sty. So like if a sty like just keeps getting worse and festering and all that, like the eye starts getting red, and then the tissue underneath and all that starts getting infected, and then it's harder to treat. We left Easter yesterday to go over by Rochelle and Logan's. We got to spend Easter with them a little bit. Grant was in a fucking mood, man. I don't know what or why. Excuse me. But him and Logan were just at each other's like throats all night. Just fighting and arguing and pushing and kicking and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's because they've been without each other or haven't seen each other in almost a week or something. I don't know. Very, very kind of weird. So, we are headed into work. Not looking forward to it. I finally figured out how to fucking get my miner so that it doesn't reboot every goddamn day. So that actually was running all of spring break when I was, away from home and stuff. So I was happy about that. I don't know. I probably have $150 or so worth of ether. Nothing super major. I need to pull it down into my wallets and stuff, and then document it in my Blockfolio. Now is the time to buy, man. Ether is like a little over $400. Litecoin went down to almost $100, down from like, what was it, like 300 at one point? Man, I wish I had extra cash to just drop in there, and I do, but I'm just focusing on other things now. I paid off all my credit cards. Now it's all about keeping them paid off, not letting them run up again, like especially not like they were before. And just coasting through summer, man. That's what it comes down to. So, I was supposed to have my merit increase, my raise. It was supposed to hit this paycheck that I got paid like 2-3 days ago, and I got the same payout or payment, paycheck amount that I've had for the last like 5 or 6 or something. So something's going on. So I don't know if it's the next paycheck that this is going live or what. But I'm going to have to email my old boss and just, double check this and say like, hey, sorry to bother you, but, like what's going on here? She told me I'm supposed to go live this paycheck. Last paycheck was the bonus. And it was nice, it all helped and all that shit. But dude, like, fuck, man, I'm dying here. I was really looking forward to that raise, so that way I could, that would give me enough money to keep my credit card paid off comfortably, like no problem, and then start saving. I wanted to start saving that raise money every month or every 2 weeks. I got water in my ears. Damn it, it sucks. I keep cutting this into shorter clips because I don't want to lose, talk for like 30 minutes and then lose it. Everything's going great with Rochelle. I have a great time hanging out with them. I don't know. She's not typically like vocal when she like tells me like how she's feeling and all that stuff, but I enjoy her company, man. It's just amazing. It really is. Really, really is. last Saturday, we went to the gender reveal party. Check that video out. That was awesome. Except for when Luke was like, "Oh yeah, that's blue," and I was like, "What?" So I thought they were having a boy, and it ended up being pink and purple or something. The streamers. So he April Fooled me a day early. Luke is headed to Shutterfest tonight. He'll be leaving this area, headed to St. Louis after work today, and then he is I think he's coming back Thursday. So he's doing what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, 3 nights. I guess that's not bad. It's maybe like $500 in hotels. I was gonna do the whole fucking week originally, and then I was like, oh, I have Grant. Whoops. What else is going on? Not much. Yeah, the kids melted down last night. They were playing video games, and they just fucking lost it. They went apeshit and started fighting and pushing and everything. Grant was fucking melting down. I haven't seen him do that in a long time like he was yesterday. So then shut down all the video games and we played War. And it was fun. I think the boys had a good time playing that. Pretty simple game, pretty simple setup. And we had a great time doing that. So, and then after that, we tried to put on a movie, and they just could not fucking calm down. So we ended up leaving. I didn't realize, but Grant doesn't have school today, so he doesn't resume classes until tomorrow. Wednesday is his first practice for baseball. I need to figure out where the fuck that's going on at. They gave some coordinates or some a location, but it's like in the middle of a subdivision or something. So I'm not familiar with subdivision names and all that shit. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out where they're talking about. And that knot that I had like a week and a half ago, actually it was 2 weeks ago, I think. It's now on the other side of my back and neck. I don't know. I think I need to go in again, get another massage from that chick, maybe a 90-minute. I think Rochelle says she has a 90-minute this Saturday. Friday we're gonna go do some painting thing. It's a board class, so we're gonna be able to make like wooden boards and such, and then make some signs and stuff. Mine's gonna say Bob's Garage. That's my YouTube channel for my working on the car and stuff. Established 2015. Excited about that. That's it. I gotta cut this off. I'm tired. I need to eat some food here. It's gonna be a long ass week, full week. So stay tuned for more. What's going on, everybody? Just getting out of work for the day. It's still Monday. It's a long ass day, but it's turning out to be quite okay. Grant was off school today. He returns back to school as normal tomorrow, and he spent the day with Grandma and Grandpa. I guess something went down where Grandma asked him how many pieces of gum he ate, and he told her 1, and he actually ate 4 or something. So I don't know what the lying thing is about, but I guess he had a meltdown, and then he ended up going and laying down and taking a nap or something for like an hour and a half. So I don't know. I guess that's still leftover carryover from yesterday. But yeah, so he's I guess he's doing better now that he got that nap. But I am like in just mega traffic. I'm only like 1 or 2 stoplights south of my work. So I got out a little bit later than I wanted to. Right at about 5 o'clock. It was a crazy accident right at the entrance area of my work. Like a 3-car accident. Cops had, the whole area shut down and stuff. It's just, I don't know what these guys are doing.
Yeah, so I didn't have much to eat today. I had my meal bar for breakfast with cheese. I had another meal bar that I had in my pocket. I had that for lunch with some more cheese, and that's about it. Got caught up on my daily vlog renderings over my lunch break. I was gonna go out for lunch, and I was like, man, I need to like get caught up on that. So I had almost a month's worth of renderings. So I got them all mocked up. What I'll do is I'll bring them home then, and tonight I'll kick off like a batch thing where it'll automatically go through and render basically all of the files or whatever. So that's good. And then I backed up all the photos on my cell phone onto my hard drive. Then I took those and dumped them onto on a Shutterfly, all my cell phone photos. So typically what I do is I use Shutterfly as a backup service. I basically just kicked off an upload. It was like 1,000 or 12 or 1,300 images that I always try to keep multiple copies of my files, especially my photos. You know, once they're lost, they're gone, dude. So yeah, like I said, I use Shutterfly. I've been using it for fucking jeez. How old's Grant? Grant is 6. So before then, so I've been using it for like 7 or 8 years or something like that. Unlimited storage, they don't really care. And then they always send out coupons and deals and stuff for free prints and stuff. So because all my images are already on their website, I can just go on there, pick like the best ones that I like or want, have them printed up, and it's pretty quick and easy to do that then. So I like it. They get my money through that way. I'm a little bit tired. Just been a long day, you know. What else? Missing my girl today. So she's been busy with work all day. I was busy, and we didn't get much time to talk today. And I realized that yesterday we didn't even have a chance to go over like the camping stuff that Grant and I looked up. And there was a couple other things I wanted to go over and talk with her about. But you know what? That's all right. We'll have plenty of time. And yeah, so we are going to see. I am trying to decide what to do for dinner here, and want to get a new car. I'm thinking one of those SUVs. That's a Yukon right there, GMC Yukon. Really kind of had my eye on those for a while. I like the new ones, just like this one here. So look at this thing. They have the Yukon XL. I think it's the size of a Suburban. I think it's extra long or something. But I'm gonna look into them. I'm sure they're fucking 50 grand to start or something ridiculous. But that's it. Stay tuned for more, and I gotta get my butt home.